What is up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of The Long Dark. My name is Splattercat. Happy to have you here today. As we set out again, we went back to pick up some bullets. People seemed really concerned about that trio of bullets. Like, they were going to get left behind. They weren't going to be able to find their families. And it was going to be like, you know, the sad music playing in the rain just for those bullets. So you know what? Because I'm a nice guy, I went back and I got the bullets because I don't want to see them suffer like that. I want the bullets to be a part of my life. Okay? I just want you, bullet baby. That's all I ever wanted. I'm going to try and make my way over to the dam at this point. We might be a little chilly by the time that we get there. But that's a sacrifice that I'm willing to make. I'm okay with it. I don't think I'm going to protest too much. We got to run back by over here, but the good news is I have so many flares that I don't even really care about wolves anymore. They all get dealt with pretty easily. I don't think we're going to have too many problems there. In fact, let me get a flare out right now just in case. I have 7 flares. I have so many flares that, like, if I light them all at the same time, something very flare-like would happen. I don't know. I didn't know where that sentence was going, and so I just finished it. I finished it the best I could. Don't give me that look. I did what I could with what I had, okay? We are given the equipment we are given, and some of us are MacGyver. And then others of us are cavemen, where we just bang it together and hope that it works out okay. You know, the two are not mutually exclusive. I've known some cavemen-like people that are very MacGyver-like when it really comes down to it. Mostly when it comes to fashioning bongs. I'll be super honest. Like, it's amazing how creative you can get when you, like, need to smoke, like, right now. Like, right this second. Then again, quitting smoking is, like, one of the worst things that I've ever had to do. Not weed. Weed's fine. Yeah, quitting tobacco. Good lord. I've been smoking since I was like 16. Don't start, kids. Don't start. This shit sucks, man. You're going to get like 10 years in, and you're going to be like, I should really quit because I smell like ass. And nobody likes the person that walks in and smells like cigarette. And so then you swap to cloves because they smell a little bit better. They smell a little bit more like incensey or whatever, but you still smell pretty terrible. No lie. You still smell like, you go from like smelling like a 1 out of 10 to like a 2 out of 10. It's not a big improvement. It's just slightly more tolerable. And then at a certain point, you're like, man, I can't go through like 2 hours without needing to go outside and smoke. Everybody else seems so productive and happy right now, but I'm sitting here just like with sweat on my furrowed brow being like,
haven't had, no cigarette in 2 hours. This needs the cigarettes.
You know, and so anyways, I've quit recently. It's been a couple weeks since my last cigarette. They tell you it gets better. That's the part that they lied to me. They were like, yeah, the first 3 days are the worst. No, they are all the worst. Every single day is the worst. And it just keeps, just never goes away. When is the demarcation line? When does this all end? A month? 2 months? Who knows? I don't know. I've decided, though, I see the way that I did it is I made it like a personal challenge to myself. Like, basically, I was like, if you can't do this, you're a little bitch. And then once I made that connection in my head where, like, this inanimate object is ruling my life, it just made me feel really indignant. And then my anarchist, like, rebel streak started to kick me. I'm like, you don't tell me what to do. I do what I want to do. I do what I want to do. And that actually seems to have worked out pretty well. It seems to have worked out okay. Alright, well, there's nothing inside of there. We have no sight of the bear right now. The bear ran this way somewhere, but I haven't seen him, so it might not be a bad idea to sort of just look in this direction over here. Maybe loop around to the dam rather than walking the direct way. Because it's actually pretty possible that he may have looped off in this direction. It's not super likely, but it is a possibility. Like, if I was developing this challenge, I wouldn't make him run straight down the road. I'd make him come down here and, like, loop under and then go back up and around and just make it, you know, a little bit more difficult to track. Let me get my gun out. Hopefully losing the bear was worth the 3 bullets that we got out of this. Because we've definitely lost him at this point. He could be around anywhere. Got another dead guy on this side. Yeah, my only hope is that the bear comes looking for us after a little while. Otherwise, we lost him somewhere back over in that area of the map. I didn't see him in any of the main thoroughfares, though, which is the weird part. But it's like it gets so cold that you can't really stay on his ass. I thought I just heard a bear noise. Facing this way, it was to our left. Interesting. Okay. If you're wondering why I'm not talking, it's because I'm holding my breath because I know something intense is about to happen. Still no bear. Interesting. Okay, well, I mean, I'm not going to spend a whole bunch of time looking for the little bastard if he's not over here. For right now, the principal concern is getting inside and making sure we don't end up hypothermic or lopothermic. It doesn't matter. Although, technically, if the temperature is low, maybe we should call it lopothermic. It might be a little bit more self-explanatory, like it'd be a little bit less confusing. Alright, so we got that. Hypothermia risk is at 15%, so it's actually not filling out that quickly. I heard like a whoo noise, and that was definitely the bear noise. I feel like I just heard it again, but maybe I'm just dancing in shadows. I don't know. Let's go into the dam for right now. We'll get ourselves re-warmed up. We'll kill Fluffy if we have to. Fluffy's the wolf who lives inside the dam. That's what the community calls. Dear old Fluffy. Fluffy's definitely going to need to be shot. Now, what Fluffy likes to do is Fluffy likes to wait till you go through that door, and then Fluffy likes to rush you. I actually don't like the new placement system for the Storm Lantern. That's one of the only changes they've made so far that I'm not a big fan of. Sometimes in order to aggro him, you can go in there and then run back in here. Cherry can right there. I will absolutely take that. We have a pry bar, so we should be able to get into the lockers. All right, put that right there so we got a little bit of light. And now we just handle our business while we wait. Pry this locker open and see if there's anything good in here. We may be able to get some like solid work clothes out of some of these locations.
This stuff will come in handy.
Come on, give me something good. Nothing. Okay. There's a bullet right there. Definitely not something that we can walk away from at this point. 2 more locked lockers, doing exactly what they were designed to do. Locking it on up. Ooh, an MRE, a ragged military coat. Okay. Yeah, I'll take that. Has kind of like a Eastern Bloc look to it. And you know they be making the warm stuff because they live out in like the asshole of winter out there. So, it's hey, the places where it gets cold, they probably make the best stuff for not being cold. Hey, 5 more bullets. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. Some warmth should be going back up. Fluffy still hasn't come up here. That surprises me slightly. That surprises me. He will, though.
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
He will. He always does. He's very predictable like that. The second you let your guard down, that's when you get fluffocated. Alright, so nothing inside of there. Sewing kit and an extra bullet. Yeah, buddy. I will take all the bullets in the world right now, and I will apply them, and they will destroy my enemies. For my enemies are weak, and I am strong. This is the credo of the survivalist. I will respect nature while taking everything from it that I can, and giving nothing back. Nothing. Yeah, you can't tell me that's not haunting. That's not at least slightly worrying to you. It's worrying to me. Alright, so let's move this lantern to right here. He's inside the little turbine room down at the bottom. It's nothing to worry about for right now. Oh, a can opener. Good. That was one of those things that we've been missing. I could also use a hunting knife. That's pretty much one of the only tools that we haven't been able to lock down. Got some peanut butter. Yeah, our supplies are starting to look good. Now we just need to run down this bear wherever he's at. Anything over on this side? Accelerant? Sure. So many sinkholes where I live right now. It's been raining for like a month straight. And just like everything has converted into a giant sinkhole. It's kind of annoying. Like I'll give you an example. Like parking lots everywhere are just like sinking. And so there's like these giant 2-foot puddles of water everywhere. Super annoying. You step in them all the time because they're like everywhere. And sometimes they'll be in the middle of what looks like an otherwise like benign puddle. And you can't see the giant gaping pothole inside the middle of the puddle, which is obscuring it. So it's like, damn it. And water up to your ankles. So then you gotta wear impractical footwear all the time. It's all heavy and shit. You can't be wearing the good shoes. This room doesn't look like it's gonna give me much, but there is a safe over here. Okay, so the first one is actually really close. There you go, 5. Then it's going to take us all the way around the horn almost. Wow. 6. I don't think I've ever gone that far around the horn before. So it's 5, 6, 19 from what I can tell. So 5. 6. Oh, 20. Okay, I was close, though. I was worried it was going to come up like 12. Ooh, mucklucks. Yay. Just our luck. We've got mucklucks. I do have a lot of repairs and things that I need to do, though. So these are actually better, even in their terrible state. They're already better than whatever it is we have. I'll throw that on. We have the ability to put on the military jacket. I would recommend doing it. Not going to rock the windbreaker for right now. I'm going to keep the new down vest on. We do, however, need to fix some of our gear. So with the thermal underwear, we need to take care of that. With the ragged work pants, we need to take care of that as well. However, we're not sitting on a whole bunch of cloth right now. I hear him. Fluffy stalks the darkness. Pray tell Fluffy, come and face me. Face me like the man-wolf I know that you are. With honor and integrity. Because honor and integrity totally put you at a disadvantage right now, so that's why, coincidentally, I want you to conduct yourself with honor and integrity. Put it down. What? You gotta be kidding me. I know I got him. Did I shoot over him? I kind of felt like that was a hit. Alright, well... treat the wounds. Most important thing for now is the infection risk, so get rid of that. Blood loss should be alright. Antiseptic is on. Good. We'll treat the other sprained ankle. Still have an infection risk because that wolf went in on us. But we should be alright. Now the question becomes, we've got to hunt the little bastard. Follow the blood trail. He'll probably die on his own, but we need to kill him off before he becomes a bigger problem for us. In our weakened state, he could cause issues. I feel like I got him, but maybe I got him in his hip or... Fortunately, he's moving a little bit. Ah, shit. See, and I really don't want to waste any more bullets on him. He'll run around and bleed out by himself without our help, I think. Likewise, I didn't really want to walk in here with a lantern. We'll stay on him. If he decides to put some bass in his voice, we'll kill him off later. I don't think that he will, though. With the fire barrel, absolutely start a fire right here. There you go. Give me some of the wood. So there you go. We got like an hour on the fire barrel over here. Get rid of the lantern. Look like he's still bleeding. He's getting those little speckles of viscera all over the place. What can I drop right now? Like, seriously, we have enough bullets to where I don't think... That sounded like you were thinking about getting a little hyped. He should bleed out. It also kind of depends if I got him with the first shot. Like, he's 100% going to bleed out if I got him with the first shot. If it's just the knife wounds that he's suffering from, who knows? He'll probably run around for a little while, but I kind of doubt he'll drop. Every time he makes a hostile noise, though. Sound pretty hurt to me. Don't go out that window, by the way. That's a bad plan. Actually, I don't know if you can go out that window. More bullets. Oh, no, it's a can of sardines. Never mind. Got me excited over nothing. Got me excited over nothing. Well, damn. Let's finish off some of this meat so that we can get our weight down. I know, it seems a little ironic that I'm eating a ton of food to get my weight down. However, we are going to harvest these over here. Break that up. I'd like to break down some crates and keep this fire going for a little while. I know we've totally gotten off the subject right now with regards to, like, our ultimate objective. Am I still bleeding? Is that my blood? That's got to be my blood, because I haven't seen the wolf come... Oh, the wolf died up here. Well, there he is. There you go. We killed Fluffy. Fluffy is such a little bastard. I hate Fluffy. Fluffy's the worst. Death to Fluffies. Death to Toby. Alright, so we'll go... Let me see how much time is left on this fire. 35 minutes. So whatever I do... It's got to be real quick. Up the stairs we go. We're moving so slowly right now. Oh my god, it makes me want to die. Probably going to lose our fire over there. I did like, for a little while, it felt like they had an ember mechanic. I'm thinking about it, and I think back in the day they had like an ember mechanic where when a fire went out, you had like an hour where you got like a passive bonus to start the fire again. Just because it still had like the embers at the bottom. I really liked that mechanic. That was a good mechanic. Mostly because it benefits me right now, but I like that mechanic. 30 minutes to break this son of a bitch down. We've got 8 hours of daylight left. Well, shit, I'm going to spend the rest of the day trying, anyways. With the storm lantern, let me refuel you. Also, we are going to harvest you because you suck and I don't like you. And I want your fuel, actually. I'm taking your fuel from you. Perfect. That's done. We should get like 0.23. That's fine. With the storm lantern we currently have. Actions. Refuel it. There you go. So that's done. On top of that, we're going to drink a little bit of water. This challenge has really kind of gotten out of hand, hasn't it? This actually ended up being a tad more rowdy than I signed up for. All of our meters are looking good, so we should have plenty of time to get our status taken care of. Hopefully a little bit of time for the bear to catch up with where we're at, too. Look at all that blood. Hopefully it's wolf blood, but we lost 50% health when we got hit, so I'm assuming it's our blood, too. All of our fluids just leaking out of us now into the soil of the earth. Because Fluffy had to exact his toll. In order to loot this place of the awesome loot, you have to get bitten by Fluffy. It's impossible not to get bitten by Fluffy when you come in here. Okay, it's possible not to, but it requires a level of care and... It requires a level of care and decency and actually giving a shit that I just can't conjure, so... Fire barrel. Fire striker. Yay. We are the champion, my friends. Now, all of this wood that is weighing me down can go inside of there. I am going to cook the mold out of this venison. Probably going to leave the wolf to rot because that's way too much meat. We just don't need that much food right now. We're actually carrying a pretty good set of food with us. I don't think we should carry anymore. It's going to cost us. If we start carrying things, it's going to start costing us because it's just too heavy. I'll probably ditch a lot of the tea and the other stuff too. So yeah, let me go through and let me think about what I can carry versus what I cannot carry. Don't think we're ever going to need that. I mean, can I repair a crowbar? Yeah, you can't even repair a crowbar anymore, so why even bother there? We'll drop all of the herbal teas because I'm not going to use those. In addition, we'll look for anything weighty that's eating up space and causing us to kind of weigh a ton. And anything that's not vital gets to go. So let's get rid of the cured leather. We are tired now, which kind of sucks, but I can live with it. I can live with it. If we've got extra clothing around that can be broken down right now, I would also suggest that we go in on that. I don't have a knife, though, so I'm having a lot of trouble getting enough cloth. Having trouble getting enough cloth to actually repair our gear appropriately, given our low skill levels too, and the huge grind that it is now to actually level up crafting. It takes effort now. You got to put in the hours. Well, there you go. We actually got the crafting off on that one, so that's great. We're at beginner levels. Like, how close to beginner levels are we? Like, have we gotten any better at this stuff? Like, cooking we're getting better at. Mending we're moving on up. It's still 50-50, though. Good God. We needed to repair our mucklucks as well. And that was the other part that I was feeling pretty passionate about.
I'll rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
Because the mucklucks are really, really, really good. Like, you want these to be at their maximum level. So we've got a plus 13 warmth bonus right now. That's pretty solid. We've moved up from like a plus 6 to a plus 13 in this episode. That's really, really good. I would also like to repair these if I can. They're a little bit whooped up, and if we get chewed on any further, it's going to work out kind of shitty for us, but I guess not right now. There's probably other things here, like I don't need the shoes anymore. I mean, I kind of feel like it's just little things here and there. I do have my bedroll with me, don't I? Alright, so let's place that on the ground. How's our water supply looking? Do I need to boil anything? I probably should. It's got 40 minutes left. Boil me a liter. And whatever you can get done with the time we have left is what I'll accept. It does look like the boiling's going to get finished off, so that's great. That gave us an extra liter. That'll give us like an extra day and a quarter, day and a half to deal with right there. It puts our water a little bit lower than I'd like, but it's workable. It's workable. Go ahead and eat that steak from a deer. Deer steaks. Okay. Bedroll. We are going to sleep for 9 hours, maybe even 10. Let's go for 10. I want to be an overachiever in the realm of sleeping today. And that's going to be it for this episode. Not really an eventful one, well, unless you find Fluffy to be eventful. But I've showed you guys Fluffy a lot of times. Can I sleep longer? If I can sleep longer, I'd love to sleep longer. But yeah, that's going to be the end of our episode for the day. I will see you all in tomorrow's episode of The Long Dark Hunted Part 2. If we end up losing the bear, basically I'll just like cut out all the footage while I look for him because we have more than enough supplies at this point to be okay. And then I will see you all next time. Bye, everybody.